It's your boy Big Bird coming to you live from the Absolute Studios. Act like you got some sense, smash the like and subscribe button. It goes a long way, helps the channel. We appreciate it. Also share the content, because that's what we do around here. We are in season 6. I repeat, we are in season 6. Whoever thought we'd make it this far? Talking some NFL, we also talk college football, we talk some college basketball, and we talk a lot about the NBA. Not personal attacks on people's personal life, but we also get some boxing in as well. Plus the hip-hop albums. So sit back, relax, get you some laughs in. This is Big Bird. Yo, shout out to everybody rocking with us. This is Big Vern. Welcome to Pro Show Tuesdays here in the Absolute Studios. Got a lot of NFL to cover. The Falcons, they make short work of the DEI MVP, which is none other than Josh Allen. And the Bills, also the Colts, they keep winning. They mule kick the Arizona Cardinals. We'll go ahead and dive into that. Talk some more NFC South football because Tampa Bay, they have announced to the NFC division, not just the South, but also the NFC West, that they are serious, they are legit, and they're looking for playoff aspirations. Then we'll talk Dallas. I don't know what's going on, but I do know Carolina got the victory, why Carolina is now a 500 team at 3-3, and they show promise in the NFC South. Then we'll round the bases because the Raiders, they get a very much deserved win against the young Tennessee Titans. These stories and many more when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album. It's your boy Big Vern. Give me a beat. Ba-bam. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. We pushing another rap album. Joey Badass. It's Lonely at the Top. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is going to be Dark Aura. That's cold. That's cold. Swank White, Super Flea, High Roller, BK's Finest. BK Finest is wow. Underwater. That's probably one of my favorite songs. I was listening to that before I even cut this spot. Speeding Through the Rain, Still with Ab-Soul and Rhapsody. My goodness. Lonely at the Top, the entitled track itself. Joey Badass. Don't sleep on this one. Very good buy. In stores now. Shout out to Joey Badass. Make some noise. It's Brooklyn in the house, getting busy. The Atlanta Falcons. Last night, they make short work of the Buffalo Bills and the DEI MVP, Mr. Josh Allen himself. To understand where the mindset of the Falcons, or where they were at, is that not too long ago, in a distant past, they didn't score a point. And they lost an embarrassing shellacking of a whooping to the Carolina Panthers. Not only was that, I think, in division, it was also just hard to watch. And it left people questioning about Michael Penix Jr. Was this guy giving too much too fast? Then they threw out Kirk Cousins to put, a double-sided crap sandwich. It just was hard to watch. And then the following week, they put out Marcus Mariota to get a W and kind of right the ship. And I think that's good because usually when young players struggle, it's not giving them the reins to go out and do it again. Let him get out of his head, dial up some easy packages, enter Monday night when Michael Penix was mainly out of the pistol working. And the excuses I heard for Buffalo, everybody's heard, you can't scheme your way out of this. What happened to Next Man Up? Because ESPN, they championed that cause when Bill Belichick was in the AFC East, and it was like, oh, the Patriot way, next man up, next man up. Listen, the backups in the NFL are working just as hard to keep their spot. So when they get that call, they're already ready. The fact that they keep trying to go ahead and spin this as, oh, he was shorthanded and he went, no, he wasn't. Because when he started throwing and making touchdowns instead of his interceptions, you all were quick to jump up and down like little giddy schoolgirls. Again, I have no coveted cow, so I'm just going to say what it is. He came down to the A and he got his ass whooped. That's just how this goes. And The Bills almost got 40 pieced. The Bills almost got 40 pieced. Atlanta, 443 yards of total offense, 233 yards through the air, 210 yards on the ground. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That Bills defense, I thought it was better than that. I can see giving up 120 yards, maybe even 110 yards at best. But when you rush for over 210 yards against the Bills defense, that's more problematic than everybody's talking about. The takeaways from this, not the takeaways that you have grown men who are professional athletes who can't recognize the pistol and the pistol offense and trying to stop that. Again, that's a collegiate moniker. Okay, you all have been in the pros for quite some time, so I'm sure you've seen it in college, and if not, you've seen it in college. You've seen pretty much variations of it in the pros. Anyway, all of that was good for about 6.5 yards per play. So Atlanta was clicking on all cylinders. 22 first downs, 5 of 12 on third down conversion. They kept that Bills defense out there on the field, and they made them gas from end to end. Neither one of these clubs were successful going for it on fourth down. It was kind of like surprising to me about which way Atlanta was going to go ahead and turn this, because Drake London was having a huge game. He was unstoppable. He was unstoppable. He was torching that Bills secondary all night. I don't even know who they had covering this guy, but trust me, they need to get somebody else. They need to get somebody else, and they better get his ass fast. 4 sacks. Josh Allen, Jesus. I thought that the offensive line in Buffalo was at least somewhat coherent. They could keep this man upright. 4 sacks? Not to mention, he's over here throwing away the ball twice. Again, when they make you one-dimensional and you keep putting the ball in the air, they've taken away the run game. And I don't know why, because Cook seemed like he was moving the ball really well. But again, they just got their ass whooped. Bjon Robinson, my goodness. Bjon was playing like he was on a whole nother level. 19 grabs, 170 yards. What? 170? You mean tell me this dude had 170 yards in regulation? This is insane. He also was targeted 6 times for 68 yards. Y'all, the Bills should be ashamed of themselves. They took this kind of ass whooping on the road. And how does this play into morale? I don't know. But shout out to the A's. Shout out for Raheem Brock getting the boys back on the right track, righting the ship. Right now, Atlanta is 3-2. They have a winning record. Buffalo, they still have a winning record, but they're on a 2-game losing streak. And with the injuries that they suffered, and they had some more last night, I don't know where you go from here. Once looked at the season early as the Bills were favored. Now, we're almost at the midway point, and the Bills seem to be racking up injuries. I don't know if they're going to get most of these guys back to even make a good playoff run. Just a lot to ponder on, but I'm not going to go there. However, if you are a fan of the Birds, get in the comments. It's your boy Big Vern. Again, if you are listening to this pod, get in the comments. Let us know that we get it right. What did we leave out? This is Big Vern. We talk back. We'll be back. Top of the hour. This is your boy Big Vern at App Stupid.